If I had known this about women years ago, I would have avoided every mistake that kills attraction. Most men are taught to win women with charm and niceness. They think being polite is enough. But desire does not respond to logic. It responds to biology. Her instinct reads value and confidence instantly. No clever line can change what her instinct feels. Machiavelli understood this centuries ago. He explained the hidden rules of attraction that most men never see. Women choose men who show competence and control. They ignore empty promises and prioritize the ability to lead and stay calm under pressure. Attraction is no longer about trying to impress. It is about being recognized for your true value. Modern men make the mistake of giving too much effort while acting needy. They offer constant availability and act overly accommodating. Women do not choose the kindest man. They choose the man whose presence is steady and rare. Kindness without boundaries is weakness. Availability without scarcity is desperation disguised as love. Once you understand this, you stop seeking approval and start building presence. Desire is not earned by being liked. It is activated by being recognized. The man who shows emotional control and rarity awakens instinctive attraction naturally. Many men believe that being helpful will make women attracted to them. They think that if they are always trying to please, women will fall in love. This is a common mistake. Attraction is not about winning approval. Machiavelli explained this long ago. It is not the man who smiles the most who captures attention. It is the man who remains calm and steady no matter what happens. Being too good can actually reduce attraction. When a man gives too much, he removes the tension that makes women feel drawn to him. Desire comes from the feeling that a man has value and independence. If you are always agreeing, her instinct sees it as neediness. She may respect you or feel safe, but she will not feel that spark. Predictability kills desire. Women respond to action. They notice men who take responsibility and stay composed. Emotional control is one of the most attractive qualities. If a man becomes anxious, she sees him as low value. A man who stays steady communicates security and strength, which naturally attract desire. In simple terms, women are drawn to proof, not promises. They notice what you do more than what you say. A man who sets boundaries and balances strength with kindness is far more attractive than a man who only talks, over-explains, or gives without limit. To create lasting attraction, you must demonstrate independence and self-mastery, not just niceness. Power is in presence. Attraction is built on what you show. Women do not fall for clever words. They respond to instinct, strength, and confidence. Talking too much or over-explaining can make you seem insecure. Even if you think you are being charming, these signals reduce attraction. What truly matters is calmness and self-possession. A man who does not let emotions dictate his actions shows reliability. Your posture and energy speak louder than words. Presence communicates value before you say a thing. Machiavelli explained that the most magnetic men master themselves. A man who controls his emotions and acts deliberately attracts others naturally. Stop trying to perform for attention. Stop justifying yourself to be understood. Every effort to prove your value actually lowers it. Focus on being a man whose presence is enough. Stand straight, maintain eye contact, and project confidence with your energy. Speak only when necessary, and let your silence speak for you. Presence communicates worth better than words ever could. Calmness signals competence. Silence signals authority. A steady man who does not react to every situation is seen as unshakable and desired. Every time a woman challenges you, it isn't personal. These are tests. Her brain is designed to measure a man's value. She is checking if you are steady or easily swayed. Most men fall into the trap of explaining themselves, which communicates insecurity. Reacting emotionally signals that you are not in command of your energy. A man who reacts to every comment gives away his power. A man who observes calmly shows genuine control. When a woman senses that nothing can shake you, her desire grows. Passing tests isn't about clever lines. It's about managing your own behavior. Calm gestures and steady expressions communicate more than any explanation. A slow, intentional voice signals authority. These are the subtle cues her instincts understand. Tests might be playful teasing or cold behavior. Each is an opportunity to show that you are grounded and capable of handling life. The man who stays unshakable communicates that his value doesn't depend on approval, which is irresistibly attractive. Her tests are not designed to hurt you. They are her way of measuring whether you are someone she can trust. If she senses real stability, her desire will increase. Desire grows from the perception of value, not from comfort, attention, or charm. Consistent, calm responses build fascination far more effectively than gifts ever could. When you respond with observation, you show that your value is constant. You demonstrate leadership and stability, traits her instincts have been programmed to prioritize. Desire is not something she gives. You activate it by being reliable. Every time you maintain control and resist reacting impulsively, you reinforce your value. Silence and thoughtful responses are worth more than 10 explanations. This makes a man magnetic. Understanding this changes everything. Tests are opportunities to prove your consistency and inner strength. A man who masters his presence doesn't just pass tests. He turns them into signals that increase respect and fascination. This is the key to being magnetic. A man who has his own life and ambitions is naturally magnetic. She notices the life you lead outside of her presence. If a man is always available, he loses value. Being predictable makes him forgettable. When a man has direction, he becomes rare and intriguing. Scarcity and independence increase attraction. A man who is pursuing his goals signals that he is unique. Women are drawn to men who have momentum and are not dependent on validation. When your presence is a choice rather than a necessity, desire awakens. True power comes from mastery over yourself. A man who controls his emotions and his time demonstrates real strength. This communicates security and authority. Women instinctively recognize men who handle life calmly, and that recognition triggers attraction. Mystery plays a critical role. A man who reveals everything too quickly loses the tension that fuels desire. Women are drawn to men who cannot be fully read. Mystery shows that a man is not defined by her approval, which creates genuine interest. A man with purpose generates an energy that women notice. He is focused on something bigger than being wanted. He invests in his own growth first. Desire comes from recognizing that he is self-sufficient and capable of managing life with confidence. Women are drawn to men who could be powerful but choose restraint and measured action. This combination of strength with control is magnetic. It signals that he can lead and command respect. Her instinct responds to this balance of authority and unpredictability. A man with independence does not chase approval. He creates his own life and allows attraction to grow naturally. His actions send signals of value stronger than words. When a woman sees that he is purposeful and rare, desire follows automatically. Attraction is created by tension, and tension comes from balance. A man becomes magnetic when he balances kindness with strength. Too much kindness without boundaries makes a man seem weak. Too much power without care can make him seem distant. The secret is balance. A man who masters this balance is gentle but steady. He is safe yet exciting. He sets boundaries and controls his emotions. He knows how to show attention in a way that builds tension rather than reducing it. Women instinctively notice this stable energy. True influence comes from mastering yourself. A man who stays calm under pressure radiates presence. Women respond to men who are firm yet approachable. This combination signals the qualities women have valued for thousands of years: reliability and rarity. Balanced energy makes a man unforgettable. The nice guy who is always accommodating is often forgotten because he creates no excitement. The man who balances kindness with power leaves a lasting impression. His calm presence naturally draws respect and desire.